Hey there, thanks for joining me today. This is Laura Lynn with Keep Inking Up. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! In San Antonio, Texas. And our Sale-a-bration is sadly coming to a close at the end of February, so that's not very far away, just a couple of short days from now. Anyway, I wanted to pop on and do a really quick video sharing some samples that I've made with my favorite products that you can earn for free out of this catalog that are free with a $50 order or a $100 order. So a couple of my favorites are the Thanks a Bunch stamp set, which is free with a $50 order. Love the images in here, and the sentiments are really great, so I love this stamp set. The cutest stamp set by far is the Adorable Owls. It is appropriately named. These owls are absolutely adorable. And there's a couple of short sentiments that are great as well. And this is also free with a $50 order. I think this is the most popular choice that people have been making. At least my customers have been. But what I want to really focus in on, which is part of most of my samples that I'll be sharing today, is the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. Now this is a free choice with a $100 order, and that is because it is a huge pack of Designer Series paper. You get 48 sheets for each of these patterned, double-sided pattern papers. Love these colors. They're so bright and cheerful. I mean, check these out. They are just so much fun, and you're going to see them on a majority of my samples that I'm about to share with you. Love these Designer Series paper. So the first set of cards are using the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. I did some fussy cutting with these carrots, and this is a two-step stamping set. I didn't know if you noticed that, but there are two images to create the carrot, and isn't this a lovely image that is created with those two images? Did a lot of fussy cutting, added a linen thread bow and some of that Designer Series paper, and of course a sentiment from the same stamp set. Here is another card that I created using that carrot, that two-step stamped carrot. And again, there's a strip of the Designer Series paper in the background. Isn't that so cute? And again, another little linen thread bow. I think that adds so much texture to a card. And here is a bunch of carrots using the masking technique. And again, another sheet of that Designer Series paper. And one last card using this particular stamp set. Your carrots do not always have to be orange, so I pulled the Fresh Freesia color out of the Designer Series paper to stamp some purple carrots for this lovely thank you card. Excuse me. These next couple of cards use the Designer Series paper and other stamp sets. This actually uses the Share a Milkshake bundle, which is just so much fun. And so I pulled the colors out of the Designer Series paper for my stamped images. I think they're just so cute. I did add a little bit of red, which is not in the Designer Series paper. But you got to have a red cherry, right? This is the Sweet Sorbet red color in there. So that's a really fun congratulations card. And then again, I used the Share a Milkshake bundle with the Designer Series paper. This used 3 different patterns in that from that pack, and just another really fun card. And then I kind of went back to the vault and pulled out a retired stamp set for this baby onesie that I colored with Stampin' Blends that match the colors in the Designer Series paper. And this Babies Are a Blessing sentiment is from the Charming Sentiments bundle. So it cut out the sentiment perfectly with the coordinating dies from that particular stamp set. So isn't that a fun baby boy card? Love it. So you have a baby boy card, we got to have a baby girl card. So again, I pulled out a retired stamp set. These two images are actually from the same stamp set, the onesie and the little deer. I think it's called Made with Love. It's a really old stamp set, but I pulled the colors again out of the Designer Series paper for the background of this really fun little girl baby card. So cute. Again, I colored the little deer with the Stampin' Blends. Here's another card. Excuse me, my goodness. That used the Share a Milkshake bundle. And again, the Charming Sentiments for the Wishing You the Happiest of Birthday sentiment. And I stamped directly on the Designer Series paper from this Dandy Designs paper. Next couple of cards, we're going to use the Adorable Owl, which is by far my favorite. I mean, my goodness, how adorable is this owl? I used several of the Designer Series papers in this particular card. There's No One Quite Like You sentiment is from the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. Like I said, great sentiments in that stamp set. And I watercolored the owl. Oh my gosh, isn't he just so cute? And you'll notice that he's not typical colors for an owl. I, of course, made him coordinate with the Designer Series paper colors. So that is just another cute, cute, cute card. Here's another one using the owl where I colored him with the Stampin' Blends and the watercolor pencils. Here again is the Designer Series paper. And this leaf image is from the Thanks a Bunch. And this stamp sentiment is actually from another Sale-a-bration item. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't used it that much, but it's from the Sending Support stamp set, which is really great encouragement sentiments, which we all are needing these days. So My Shoulder Is Yours is a great sentiment to be sending out. And here is yet another colorful owl on the background of the Designer Series paper. Hoot Hoot, You're So Cute. Oh my gosh, they are just so cute. So that's another really cute card with the adorable owls. And my last card for the adorable owls, I actually colored him in grays to go with the Designer Series paper in this background, which this is retired Designer Series paper that I had in my stash. So you can use a new with the old, all kinds of things like that. So anyway, so those are all of my samples that I wanted to share with you today using products from Sale-a-bration that is ending at the end of February. So do not delay, order while you can to earn these products for free. Thanks again so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.